If you are in the market for Mac in early 2023, then for most of you, this will be the right answer. M1 iMac, which was launched back in May 2021, and I will say that it is the best buy in 2023. It is the best value for money Mac in 2023. Is it a big claim? Let's find it out. I've always been a MacBook user who likes to do work on the go. Maybe on the sofa, maybe on my recliner, maybe on my bed, maybe on the plane. I love the portability of the MacBook and the power now it has with the M1 chips. For this video, I shifted all my workflow to this iMac. And let me tell you, this is the best Mac experience that I have got till now. And I've spent straight 2 weeks with this Mac and I'm in love with it. I currently use M1 Pro MacBook Pro 16 inches, which I like it. And I've already posted a review of that, which you can see somewhere here. If you ask me which is better experience for me as a Mac user, I will definitely say the better experience, hands down, is M1 iMac. I got this iMac for my mother, who is a teacher. Her use is basically taking online classes, doing PowerPoint presentations, doing work on Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word. So that is her main workflow, and she wanted something with a good camera and mic. There's a whole unboxing vlog of this iMac on my vlogging channel Manav Tyagi, and here's the link. Go and watch out and see how I surprised my mother with this iMac. The first thing that you want to do with this iMac is bring a UPS along with it, especially you are in India. This iMac is all-in-one minimalistic desktop setup, and I got a pink color. Pink color? Well, that is Apple's pink, although it is red from behind and pink in the front. If I have to get one iMac for myself, I will definitely take a subtle color, which is the silver one. This iMac comes in very good colors, which is purple, yellow, orange, blue, green, and let me tell you, they look awesome in all colors. The 24-inch screen of this iMac is a bit controversial. Apple clearly showed in their presentation when they launched this iMac that this iMac measures diagonally 24 inches. But once they launched it, and you can go and see on their website all the specifications, it actually says that it is 23.5 inches. I didn't expect Apple this from you. Nevertheless, the screen is 4.5K Retina display, which is just awesome to see. It has a maximum brightness of 500 nits, which is very visible in any kind of lighting. The screen has very thin bezels, which are white in color. Again, a controversial thing, because it is said that white bezels distract you a lot while doing the work if you compare with the black bezels. Well, I personally love these white bezels and it doesn't distract me at all, and I love working on this screen and I'm loving it since last 2 weeks. This iMac has a broad chin below where all the CPU sits. With that, how can we forget the awesomeness of M1 chip? I've been a user of this M1 chip with my M1 MacBook Pro for 800 plus days, and you can see that review by clicking here. The best looking thing of this iMac is from the back side, which looks supremely awesome with rich contrast pastel colors and an Apple logo with that. But for most of us, it will sit at the back and you will not be able to see that. At the back, if you see clearly, it has 2 Thunderbolt ports. I bought the basic version of this iMac. The basic version comes with 8-core CPU, 7-core GPU, 256 GB RAM and 8 GB unified memory, which is sufficient for my mother's workflow. The spec'd up version of this iMac, which is 8-core GPU, 8-core CPU, comes with 4 ports with addition of 2 USB-C ports and a Ethernet port on the power adapter brick. The power socket behind this iMac is magnetic and it is a very strong magnet. Maybe a MagSafe port? I'm not sure. It also have 3.5mm jack, which is not placed behind the iMac perpendicularly because It is so thin, it is 11.5 mm thin. Hence, there is a socket on the side of this Mac which looks awesome and very ergonomical. After using this iMac for 2 weeks, I can definitely say that I'm going to use this iMac daily. And why I say that? Because my posture is better if you compare with my posture when I work on a MacBook, which is on the table or on my laps or on my bed. The posture with this iMac is very straight, very upfront, and for long run it will be good for my health. Also, iMac helps in focused work. Well, it can be vice versa for few people also, because it's a big screen, huge screen. You can open many windows, many tabs together and work on it. But if you focus on one window and maximize it to the full screen and devote your time there, you can do a deep focus work, which I am doing since 2 weeks and loving it. And keyboard and screen can be placed according to your comfort. If you compare with MacBooks, it is at a very fixed distance, the distance of your hand from the keyboard and the distance of your eyes from the screen. So you have to synchronize it. But in iMac, both are very independent and you can do according to yourself, which I feel is better for my use. Well, my mother is not going to like it after seeing this video that I am going to use her iMac also. And if I talk about the Magic Keyboard, well, this is the best keyboard I've ever used in any Mac, in any Windows laptop or anywhere. It is very precise. Clicks, the sound, the travel, the feedback is just perfect, and when you start using it, you will fall in love with this keyboard for sure. I upgraded my keyboard with this Touch ID because in the basic model there is no Touch ID, but I suggest if you're buying a base model, do buy a keyboard with a Touch ID because it helps in fast user switching, purchasing anything from App Store or anything you are using from your Apple Wallet, and of course unlocking your iMac. Well, talking about the Magic Mouse, this is Magic Mouse 2 and it works just awesome. The clicks and the gestures that you do on this, it is just flawless as any other Apple device, and I love this. It might feel a little bit odd when you start using it, but it will grow on you very nicely. I've always complained about the design of charging of this mouse, but let me tell you, the battery backup of this mouse is just awesome. It goes on for months, even for 40 days without doing any charge, and you're stuck somewhere and you need a charge. Even a 2-minute charge will make this mouse work for next 8 to 10 hours, which is just awesome. So this charging port is not a flaw. If you closely see, the accessories that come along with this iMac are of the same colors as the iMac. So this is a pink color, so it comes also in pink. This keypad also in pink touch, if you can see. So everything, even the braided cables, are perfectly matched with the color that you purchase for your iMac. It is a very small touch, but this is what makes Apple, Apple. It has one of the best cameras in any Mac till now, which I have experienced, and the voice quality with a 3 mic array system is also very nice. You can feel it for yourself. This is the camera quality and mic of M1 iMac, and I think it's very good. I also love the speakers of this iMac, but I've seen in many YouTube videos, if you compare it with the older iMacs, it is said the bass is quite less than the older iMacs, and the reason is of course that the previous iMacs were thicker and this is a very thin iMac. But let me tell you, if you haven't used that iMac, older iMacs, then you will not feel that it has less bass. Let me help you in experiencing the sound of this iMac. I can also say that Mac OS Ventura Stage Manager is perfect for this iMac, because even in my 16-inch MacBook Pro, which is a huge screen as well, the Stage Manager, the windows look very small. But in this iMac, you can easily open 3 to 4 windows and work simultaneously. Although I don't recommend doing multitasking because humans by design are not made for multitasking. Well, if I talk about negatives, so I have to nitpick, and few negatives are the Touch ID is tad bit slow if you compare with your iPhone Touch ID or MacBook's Touch ID. The reason is very simple. This is wirelessly attached keyboard, so information coming and going through keyboard to the iMac will take time. So it's a tad slow, but I'm sure it's not the game changer for you. Also, the base model comes with very less ports, and even if you go higher, there are only USB-C ports. So if you are someone who needs an HDMI, a USB-A port, then you have to be a dongle master. And of course, this Mac is not portable at all. So if you are somebody who wants a portability, then this is not for you. But I can say that this is a feel-good Apple product that will call you again and again to do work. So I can say that from last 2 weeks, when I've started using this iMac, there were many pending tasks which were going on and on from months, which I completed in these 2 weeks. So this is quite productive machine. Should you buy this iMac in 2023? Yes, of course. Who should buy this iMac in 2023? Somebody who wants a Mac and doesn't want the portability of the laptops. Then this is the right buy for you. And to be very specific, this is a home computer where all your family members can use it, and even your kids can use it. Everyone can use for their small meetings, some writing, some entertainment, multimedia. It's just awesome in this. This is also perfect for office use. If you have small businesses, boutique hotels, restaurants, saloons, tire shop, and you want to attract your customers while showing that high contrast pastel color at the back, this is very good for that. And if you are a content creator like me, then this is also a good buy for you. But keep in mind that if you are a heavy video editor, which is doing, let's say 4K 60 FPS and more than 2-3 layers of editing, then you should have the spec'd up version of this iMac. But if you're somebody who wants a light editing, light photo editing, light video editing in Final Cut Pro or iMovie or any software that you are comfortable with, then it is a good buy for you. Well, I hope you got the clarity on this iMac for 2023. Still, you have some doubt, drop in your comment in the comment section and I will reply on that and try to resolve your query in the best possible way. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.